homestand. What's the energy like in the locker room right now?
Energy's awesome. It's great. It feels awesome. I mean, we got a good thing going. It just seems like everyone's growing closer and closer together every day. And so we just got to keep continuing that, keep continuing to do those things, spend time with each other and hang out and just keep forming that bond. So yeah, it's going awesome right now.
I don't know if this question is premature given that we're 5 games into the season, but does it feel different, this team, this season?
Yeah, it feels a lot different already. Like I said, it's just the camaraderie and the bond that we're already building. You can tell there's something special here, and I know it is early, but we just got to keep continuing to keep building together and realizing that we're in this together, and we're only going to be as good, as strong as our weakest link. So we got to bring everybody going, everybody along, and I think that's what we've been doing. We're a team full of leaders, so I think that speaks wonders to all the guys, and everyone steps up when they need to, and will speak up if they need to. They're not just talking to talk. So we got a good thing going.
Interceptions or turnovers are not guaranteed, but it seems as if Diggs is getting this done every week. Are you even surprised yourself?
Yeah, it's a sight to see, that's for sure. And he really could have had 3 tonight. I told him that on the sideline, and he just kind of laughed and shook his head. But the kid's a baller, and it astounds me how he goes and gets it every single day. And it starts in practice. It starts with how he's preparing day in and day out. And so you got to give the credit to him. And I know he's going to keep continuing the success through the season. So we just got to keep stacking it day by day and not getting too far ahead of ourselves.
I've been calling you guys an opportunistic defense. Could you talk about how you guys seem to be feeding off of each other and how it seems to give you guys momentum?
Yeah, I think we're taking pride in being in tough situations. Obviously, I mean, we were in some tough situations today, and I think we handled it extremely well. And I think it just shows the poise and just the confidence in our defense right now, and knowing that the guy to our left or right and the guy in front of us behind us is going to be right there if something breaks down. Because, I mean, we got a lot of stuff to clean up too, and we're far from perfect. But it just shows the potential that we have as a group.
What does it say that you don't have all your pieces defensively? You know, you had DeMarcus and you lost him, and you guys are still doing pretty good, even though there are some things to clean up, but you guys are still doing a pretty nice job.
Yeah, next man up, and I think the guys have been doing really well with that. The versatility of Mike obviously helps in that situation, and knowing that you can really play him anywhere on the field. So but puts a special dynamic to our defense that offense has got to learn to control, and they can't control it. So we got to keep doing that, and we got to keep preparing that way, knowing that we got guys that can play all over the field, regardless of whether it's secondary, linebackers, or D-line. We got guys that can do it all. So if one guy goes down, next guy in, and we can't have any fall off.
Leighton, I saw Wolf call, and I think I saw a small tribute to Jalen. Everybody knows he's beloved in that locker room. Did I see a swipe?
I honestly don't. I don't know. It was all kind of a blur in my head, and someone said something to me, and I didn't know what they were talking about. But I mean, maybe it just came out. So, yeah.
Leighton, that seemed like an especially brutally physical game today. Did it seem like? How was it on the field in the middle of it?
I thought we controlled the tempo. I really did. I mean, my body feels good right now, so I don't feel like it was an extremely physical game. I think we brought it to them every single snap the way we could, and I think we out-hit them tonight. So, I mean, you can say it's a physical game and everything, but I mean, there's going to be games that are more physical than others, and I wouldn't say that this was. I didn't come out of this game feeling like, oh my gosh, like I'm freaking battered or something, or I got a bunch of bumps and bruises.
When you see them throwing punches, and is that more about them getting frustrated because you are, as you said?
Absolutely. And we know that we're going to be in situations like that, and I think defense, we got to learn to be smart in those situations and know that teams are probably going to get chippy against us if things are going our way, because everyone wants to beat us. Everybody's going to give us our best, or whether that's being chippy or whether that's just putting their nose down every single play. And we got to just look them in the eye and say, hey, let's go. Don't matter if you guys want to be chippy and you guys want to get stupid calls, penalties thrown on you. Go ahead, go right ahead.
This rookie class seems to have infused a lot of energy on y'all's side of the ball, especially beyond just Micah. It seems like the young guys have really come in and brought some extra energy to you guys. What are your thoughts on these young guys that have come in this year?
It's pretty freaking awesome, isn't it? I think everybody sees it on the outside too, and just being on the inside. I mean, just this being year 4 for me already, and knowing that how fast the time went, and I can look back to my rookie year and being like, that literally feels like it was yesterday, and seeing those guys and their roles now, whether it's secondary at linebacker too and at D line, the guys are playing their butts off, and you got to give it up to them. But I think it also speaks to the leadership that we have on our team and the guys in the groups that are helping them along, the coaches, the plan for us, keeping it simple, keeping it clear, and saying this is your job and this is what we need you to do. I think that goes so far. And just the energy. I mean, the young guys are going to feed off of off of our energy. So, and they're bringing energy on their own. So, yeah, it's going good.
It seems like you have, really for the first time in a while, this team has Randy Gregory back at full tilt, for the first time. And you've been around him for a while now, even before he got back to this. What is his effect, beyond just on the field, what is his effect of just being back full force done for you guys?
I love Randy to death, man. And this goes back to even my rookie year too, and just the 4 years being here and talking to him. He'll look you in the eye and he will listen to you. I mean, he had no reason to listen to me when I was a rookie if I had something to say to him. I mean, the guy's a baller, and I mean, there's some guys that'll just brush it off and will just ignore you or whatever. Randy will look you right in the eye and he'll acknowledge you and he'll listen to you, what you have to say. But the way he's been preparing every single week, the way he shows up to practice every single day, it's showing. And the guy is a crazy heck of an athlete. I'm really proud of him. I love having him on our side of the ball. And I'm just excited for what he's been doing for our defense, for our group, and our whole team. And I know he's going to keep continuing to do that. He's an awesome person.
You guys, as an offense, I want to say this was like the 3rd straight game. I have to go back and look where there's more than 200 rushing yards on the ground. Is that something that you guys on defense can kind of notice, just the physical tempo that the offense is setting, the way that they're controlling the game on their side, and what kind of effect does that have throughout the team, including the defense, when there's that sort of a physical run game?
For
the Cowboys, more than 200 rushing yards in the last 3 games,
I mean, I think it really does set the tone for us too, because I mean, if you have a team that can run the ball like that and they can just drain the clock and go on 10 to 15 play drives, that takes a toll on a defense, and that in turn keeps us fresh too, and we can go out there and freaking fly around, make plays, and have fun, get the ball back for the offense. And so I think it's complementary. It's a complementary team as far as offense, special teams, and defense. And I think we're all playing really well together in all 3 phases right now. But you're only as good as your last week and the week that you put on film here coming up. So we gotta keep continuing to do what we're doing and keep going and get it and bring ourselves back down to the bottom every single week and keep building up to game day.
Perfect. Thank you.